Hey, what's going on, guys? Nick Habner here, and today we're going to be talking about a more complete look at how a prospect starts in your funnel and where they end up. And this is going to be about affiliate funnels. So if you're an affiliate marketer, then pay close attention. If not, you can still use this for your business, but it's probably going to be more useful for you if you're an affiliate marketer or you're promoting some kind of opportunity. So the beginning of your prospect's experience with you is usually started, without knowing anything about you and probably nothing about your opportunity. But there are some circumstances where they know about plenty of opportunities out there. Maybe they've even seen the one that you're promoting. So a lot of affiliates are still kind of promoting this whole deal here, which looks like a lot of stuff, but you're going to understand it by then. You've probably already seen plenty of this. And we're going to add a couple little twists in there so that you can understand where you fit in as an affiliate and where you need to fit in order to actually make more sales and put yourself out there in a different way, a more unique way than all the other affiliate marketers out there. So your prospect is starting pretty much the same way everyone does. They've probably clicked on some kind of link from a fan page, an ad on the sidebar, maybe a blog post. They've somehow found themselves at your capture page. So that's what that is right there. Now, from here, they decide to opt in or not. Now, I'm not going to hold back today, if that's okay with you. I'm going to go into some of the complex stuff that's going on and show you what you could possibly do here. This is something that I'm doing with one of my clients' funnels right now. So a lot of people have the yes and no thing going on here, right? Somebody comes to your capture page, they say yes, that means they opted in, or they say no, which means they left and went off onto Facebook or somewhere else, and you never see them again. However, with some of the cool technology that's out there right now, like retargeting, especially if you're doing Facebook advertising, you can actually put a pixel, a special little pixel on this site, and what will happen is you can start targeting those people specifically who shared interest in one of your promos, so your ad, your blog post, whatever. They clearly had some kind of interest in it because they clicked. They just didn't have enough interest, or maybe your capture page didn't evoke enough curiosity to get them to opt in. Well, that's no problem now because we can retarget them with Facebook ads. If you have some more complex software, you can retarget them with Google ads. You can retarget them on special sites with banner ads and stuff like that. We're going to just stick with the idea of doing a retargeting campaign with a Facebook ad. So now you can create an ad, and this is our little ad here with our ad image, maybe our call to action button. And this ad can very specifically say, what happened? Where'd you go? You left empty-handed. You can say things like that in your ad because you know specifically that you're targeting only people who came to your capture page and then left. So we're not going to get into the specifics of all this. I want to show you the big, huge game plan. If you have any questions about this, then you can ask them. So if you have questions about retargeting, how can you start retargeting your people on Facebook, then totally leave me a comment down below, and I'll start covering in videos how to do some of these more complex elements. So that's a really cool way to stop losing those people who say no right away. So now, from the capture page, let's just say they say yes. Eventually, they're going to say yes, right? Eventually, they're either going to say yes, or your retargeting campaign still doesn't get them, and they still leave. So eventually, they say yes, and they head over to a page here, which is a sales page. So this right here is our sales page. Now, in between that sales page, sometimes there's thank you pages. So for example, I know because I work very closely with the system Elite Marketing Pro, there's a little thank you page in between there if you use that capture page system. And the cool thing is it allows you to have like a 5-second delay, which will allow cookies to track. So once again, that allows you to put pixels on your thank you page from your capture page so that if somebody opts in, you can now use that pixel to make sure that they get targeted with other ads for things that they're interested in as well. So you can do some really cool things with pixels. Now, once they make it to the sales page, this is where a lot of people also go wrong, especially if you're an affiliate marketer. If you're doing affiliate marketing, this is just the beginning right here. A lot of people miss this right here, and what this is right here is follow-up emails. So if you're marketing another product out there and you know that the system automatically sends emails for you, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to continue marketing that same thing. Maybe they only have a 5 or 3 day follow-up sequence. What happens after that? They might be sold other things, but are they necessarily sold the same thing that you want them to be sold on? So right here, you must absolutely capture your own leads, first of all. So if the system doesn't allow you to capture your own leads, then I'd recommend at least putting your own capture page before the system and then sending them to the sales page afterwards, even if it means sacrificing the 3 follow-up emails that they're going to send out, or only pick systems that allow you to capture your own leads. That's my recommendation. So you want to also start following up yourself, and this is where it gets a little bit unique, because a lot of people are just letting the system work because that's how they've been taught. That's how most of these are pitched, is let the system do the work for you. You know, just sit back on the couch, you know, and click a button, and that's all you got to do, and we'll do the rest. And some of the systems, yeah, they do work that way, and you can totally do that. Are you going to make, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, 6 figures, blah, blah, blah? Probably not. You might be able to make a few $100 doing that, maybe a few $1,000s, a couple $1,000s, but it's not sustainable. It's not long term. If you really want to see results, and if you're serious about creating the lifestyle and the business that you want, then you have to do work. You have to put in the work. You have to study copywriting. You have to study video marketing. You have to study these things that are going to help you build this system yourself. So back on track here with the follow-up emails. You got to be following up yourself as well. And the reason for that, once again, is because, you know, if they say no right here, which is usually probably like 95% of everyone who comes and actually sees that sales page on first touch, most people aren't ready to buy. So they're going to say no. They say no, and they disappear off into the ether. They go off into Facebook, Gmail, maybe they go to another capture page, opt in there or something like that. And that's why this is so essential. This is the big missing piece that so many affiliate marketers just don't have implemented. They don't have their own brand built in here, because what happens is when they do disappear here, maybe the system does, you know, maybe you were using a capture page system that the affiliate system worked with, right? They sent out the follow-up emails for you. But what happens when those stop? You have no communication. They don't know who you are. They never will. So you have no way of selling them something else that they need. Maybe they just didn't need what you had. So it's really important to have this element in there, your own follow-up sequence. And if you can, have your own personally branded capture page, which we didn't really talk about too much, but if you can do that, really, really good. Now, right here, say they do say yes. Now here's, you know, once again, these emails are funneling them back to the sales page, right? So they're getting these emails from opting in, and they're going back to the sales page. So if they say no, they still get some follow-up emails going back to the sales page. So eventually, we hope that they'll say yes. If they say no, even after your follow-up sequence, then they probably didn't have enough information. They don't need that system, or they just don't want it. So offer them something different. So let's say they do say yes. Typically, they'll be sent to a upsell. Hopefully you're promoting an affiliate opportunity that is smart enough and has a good upsell system in it. If it doesn't, probably want to get on, you know, some other opportunities out there that actually do have follow-up, because it's just bad business not to have an upsell after somebody has purchased. So usually they go to upsell pages, and eventually they make it down here to their membership site. Now, here's where things get a little fun, because this part right here looks like the finish line, right? Your prospect has made it through the entire funnel. They've bought, maybe they've even bought the upsell. You know, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But eventually they make it to the membership site, right? Now, a lot of affiliates will say, yes, game, you know, I made my commission, I'm good to go. But are you really good to go? This is the beginning of a new phase. Each of these are different phases, right? We got phase 1 right here. We got phase 2 right here, where they're in the buying process. And no one really talks about phase 3. Only some of the more advanced marketers understand that there is a third phase. This is just the beginning of that third phase. And that third phase is educating them on this system. As an affiliate, you don't have to build this, which is the luxury of being an affiliate. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars, hours and hours, hundreds of hours of learning how to actually build one of these. But what you do have to do is you do have to follow up still. You do have to continue the same process that you used to get them to buy, to get them to stay and continue to buy from you, right? Because right here, once again, maybe they didn't take the upsell. And there's always going to be there's more upsells usually in funnels, right? There's masterminds and there's, events and cool stuff like that. So if you're the affiliate who is different than all the other affiliates out there and you continue to follow up, maybe I put a little phone up there, maybe you even give them a call, because usually when somebody buys from you, you'll get a notification and one of the things in there will be their phone number. If you call them, they're far more likely to stay in here. And it doesn't have to be a long phone call. We can get into that. If you want to know more about that, just leave me a comment down below. Once again, anything in here, leave me a comment down below if you'd like to see more on that topic, and I'll do more specific videos. So 5-minute phone call could mean the difference between them staying and asking for a refund. Or it could mean the difference between them never buying anything again within the system from you, or maybe even them right on the phone saying, well, I'd really like to see some more success with this thing. What else can I do? You have the answer for that, right? Buy more stuff. Buy more of the system. Buy into the higher opportunities so you maybe unlock more commissions, something like that. So phase 3, really, really important. A lot of people are missing this. And this is pretty much the super affiliate way to, make more money online and kind of separate yourself from that big huge crowd of probably hundreds of thousands of affiliates and marketers out there. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you would like to see more specific videos on each of these pieces, go ahead and leave me a comment down below in the comment section and let me know what that is. I know that probably one of the biggest things will be the retargeting, because a lot of people aren't doing this and don't understand how to do it. So I'm guessing that's going to be something in there. Leave me a comment down below. If you really enjoyed this video, go ahead, hit one of the like buttons, and I will see you in the next one.